Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. Leo, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here this week. I appreciate you. I'm looking at a couple of oracle decks, and if you've been here before, if you're my ride or die, you know that I throw down the oracles for the overall energy for the week ahead, and then we're going to drop some tarot on it and get some details for you. Let's find out what's going on for you, Leo, in the week ahead. Welcome here. If you've never been here before, I appreciate you giving this a shot. And for those of you who are here all the time, watching, viewing, if you've already subscribed, thanks for your thumbs up. I appreciate it. Grows this tribe, it does. Let's find out what's going on for you, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo in the week ahead. It's always for the week ahead, Leo. So when you get this anytime, it could resonate now. And if it doesn't, it could resonate today, tomorrow, next year. We've got the never-ending story. Well, isn't this interesting? This is interesting to me because, for those of you, when you know, that there was a movie called The Never-Ending Story. And this week I got to thinking, where's Atreyu? Do you guys remember Atreyu? The kid with the horse? Yeah. He's the only good part of that movie, right? And I thought, yeah, he's pretty hot back then. It was like my 15-year-old crush. So I went and looked him up. Just so you know, he's still a smoke show. But anyways, he's still pretty hot. So we have the never-ending story, and this never-ending story is about to start again. We can see that card number 37 is a 10. 10s break down to a 1, and the 1 is the beginning of something. We've got a heart here, and this person is sitting on a sand timer. And you can see that heart is about to drop through the sand timer. This person is kind of worried or has been worried, or it feels like they know something is coming up in the future here, that things are about to go off. Feels like things are about to go down here, Leo, is what it feels like. A never-ending story. It feels like something is about to show up again, and it feels like it keeps looping. This thing is in a loop here. It keeps looping, whether it's romantic, platonic, work, whatever it is. It feels like something that is always looping in your life is about to loop one more time. Tell me more about this for Leo. What else do we need to know for Leo, please? We've got ask your angels, seek the divine, because it feels like somebody here is really confused. That person is sitting here with their hand on their head, right, or on their face, their head in their hands, and wondering, what do I do from here? Because I feel like you know that the loop is about to begin again, or you're wondering, should I even take another run at this? So seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. I feel like you're being asked to get into prayer, get into meditation. Ask for help if you're not sure. We've got abundance here, an inflow of money, love, or rewards. So whatever this is, look, it could be a job that you keep leaving and you keep looping back into. Maybe it's something that makes you a lot of money, gives you an inflow of money or rewards, and you know that it's going to be good to you. Maybe they want to sign you on as a contract. It could be that. It doesn't always have to be about love. For some of you, it is love, though. It does mention love here specifically. Got a leap of faith. Look, something's going down here. It feels like something's going down in the week ahead for you. We've got blessed at the bottom of the deck. Blessed to be at the fork in the road. Some people look at this as, they look at transformation, card number 13, right, which is the death energy. Some people look at transformation as being a hindrance or a terrible thing. People don't like to change. They don't like when things change. They like when things stay the same. I feel like you're at the fork in the road, and I really do believe that in the fork of the road, your third eye is opening here. We've got a lot of violet energy, and then we also have pink. So it feels like there is something here that you're getting downloads, or you're realizing that, being at the fork in the road is actually a blessing. Having the choice, right, or an opportunity to make a decision to transform is really a blessing. We've got card number 22, which is a 4. I feel like you will transform because you want the stability, but I also feel like this universal energy here, pink and purple, is what is going to make you or encourage you to keep moving ahead or to take the leap of faith. So it's taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. And so it does feel like you're at the fork of the road on something here. We've got poised. You're poised to leap, friend. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay, look. I got to stop digging on the bottom of the pile. We got regeneration. So for some of you, it is something that Again, we've got card number 46, which is a 10. Card number 37, which is a 10. 10, 10, people. Yes. So there's a beginning of something happening here. 10, 10. You might have been seeing ones or tens possibly. Feels like there's somebody here. I feel it's you, Leo, at the fork in the road, knowing that you're blessed to be there to be able to make this decision. And I feel like you're taking some sort of a leap of faith. For some of you, it is about money, could be about love, or about some sort of reward. But I think you are supposed to ask your angels. Let's take a look at tarot. Very interesting, Leo. Tell me about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. What else does Leo need to know for the week ahead? Tell me about Leo. It feels like you really do feel blessed to be able to be at the fork in the road, to be able to have this, to have something change. It almost feels like it's going to give you relief. Something here is changing in order to give you a little bit of relief, get you out of your head possibly. Tell me more about Leo. Yep, it is giving relief because look, we've pulled the Hanged Man here. Yeah, and the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. You've been stuck for a while here, Leo. And as we see the 5 of Wands, it's indecision that has had you stuck. Got, you know, these 4 people here. If you look at this card really close, we've got 4 people here. They have already planted their wands. They're standing by their wands. They're sure of what they're doing. And they got one dude in the center running around, right? Not really knowing where they want to put their wand, not really knowing what they want to do with it. And so it's been a lot of indecision, and it possibly could be indecision in feelings or in love, or you just don't feel confident enough to make the decision with the 9 of Pentacles. And so you're in the dark with the moon energy here on the bottom of the deck. A lot of your reading is coming from the bottom of the deck. So this is for the week ahead. The bottom of the deck for me is the future energy. That is the week after the week ahead. And so we're going to put down a couple of cards here in the middle of the read or at the end of the read here, and we'll find out what's going to happen not next week, but the week after that. So we've got the Hanged Man. And so I feel like you are this never-ending story, this thing that's about to loop again for you, whether it is a job, money, situation, whatever it is. It could be love for some of you. It feels like you have been suspended in suspended animation here. It feels like you've been holding back or feeling like you can't make a decision, trying to get perspective, I'm going to say, on the situation. The funny thing is here is that this person is holding their head. This person's holding their head as well. So I feel like you just need to get out of your head. Tell me more about Leo, please. Tell me about Leo. How are they going to get out of their head? Tell me about Leo. We've got the Tower in the reverse. Okay. So I feel, Leo, that this is universal energy. So when the major arcana show up, right, when it goes from major arcanas go from the Fool to the World card, there's 21 of those. When those are dropped into your reading, it's because something is going down. And I was saying that at the very beginning. Since the beginning of the reading, something's about to go down. For me as a reader, the Tower in reverse means to me that there is something that you no longer have a choice in. It's inevitable that it's going to happen. The Tower is going to fall, and you are going to have to move out of this Hanged Man energy. So you're going to be pushed out of the nest, it feels like here. And so the never-ending story inevitably is going to loop back. It feels like a lesson that you haven't learned yet, or that you've been trying to learn, and the universe is pushing you back into that cycle to learn the lesson. And I feel like it's a forceful push with this Tower in the reverse. We've got the Hermit energy. So you're really hunkered down. I'm going to say that you're silent, you're holding back, you're not making a decision, you're still in this energy of trying to find perspective. I feel like you are meditating, praying, whatever it is, but you are in this silent energy, holding back, doing the self-audit. I feel like for some of you could be a Leo, Virgo cusp, but if you are, you're super hard on yourself. I'm going to say that you've been in this, because this is Virgo energy, Scorpio energy. kind of a Scorpio placement, maybe Pisces, but it feels like you're being really hard on yourself, going over details and trying to make a decision about what comes next. It does feel like for some of you, it has to do with possibly a mother or a father figure. The Queen of Cups is here. Do I try this again? Do I take one more run at it? We never agree on anything. We're always arguing. Should I bother? I feel like the universe is saying it's not really a matter of choice anymore. It's a matter of, yes, you should do it. For others of you, the Queen of Cups is representing compassion, kindness, love, somebody who might be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. It feels like you still have a very specifically energetic connection with this person. And with the Hermit energy here and the Queen of Cups, they're both quite psychic energies. And so I feel like there is somebody here that you just can't get out of their energy. So it feels like, yes, something is about to loop back. And I think that you waited long enough and the universe is saying, it's time, man. It's coming in the future. It could be maybe not the week ahead because it's still in the reverse, the Tower is, but it could be after that. So it might be some time in June. We've got the Ten of Wands and it feels like you're feeling a lot of pressure. And so that's why the universe is saying, ask your angels. It says here, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. So it does feel like you are feeling a lot of pressure, feeling like you really just want to drop something or unload the pressures that you're carrying here. And the Ten of Wands tells me that you are feeling exhausted, weighed down, maybe about to hit rock bottom here. The universe is wearing you down to a nub because, Leo, you are tough as nails. I'm just saying, you're tough as nails. Even the universe has got to wrestle you into submission. Tell me about this. We've got Chariot here. I feel like you are undercover. I feel like there's some feelings that are undercover here for you, Leo. And you won't outright say it, but I feel like dropping these burdens would give you a lot of balance in your life. Possibly let off some of the steam. We do have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Swords. So it does feel like that there is something here about someone walking away. Maybe you walked away from an argument or maybe someone else walked away from an argument. But I feel like after that, it feels like there is somebody here who said anything they could, win at any cost is what it feels like with the Five of Swords. I don't really care if it stings or hurts or whatever it is. I'm just going to win at any cost. And then the Four of Pentacles is here. Now I'm just going to hold back. I'm going to treat you with silence. I'm going to hold back, shut down, shut off, not sharing anything, be miserly with my energy, my time, or my money. It feels like somebody is holding something under the surface and it's become very unstable. I feel like it's time to get stability, and that's probably what this is about. It's time for you to go home or be in this place of stability. The Six of Wands is about coming home from the war or the fight. And it feels like the universe wants you to abandon some sort of hard cycle. But for whatever reason, it feels like you're holding on to it. The Six of Swords in the reverse is telling me that you've been having, this has been probably the hardest transition that you've dealt with in your life, that you are trying to hold back because I feel like you're the person who is like holding back at any cost. I made a plan. I'm going with my plan. I don't really care. Got the blinders on. Not really, I need to do what I need to do. I feel like you're stuck here. It says an inflow of money, love, and abundance. You are blocking your own abundance here. Whether it's love or money or some sort of reward, you are blocking it by being in this Six of Swords in the reverse saying, no, I'm not changing. I refuse to change. And that's why we got the Tower waiting on the bench. Call on the Tower. That's what it feels like. We got the quarterback waiting on the bench. That's what it feels like. Telling about the Six of Swords. We've got the Seven of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. I think that you know what to do. I think you know what your goal is. You know what to do. You've been thinking about it for a really long time. I think that you know that there is a benefit or there's worth in making this decision, but the Seven of Wands is here. We have a lot of energy here of you holding back, fighting what you know you should do, fighting what, getting your goal. Like, I feel like this is the abundance, right? Feels like this here is the abundance, and you know what to do to get the abundance, but you just refuse maybe a little bit stubborn. That wouldn't be you, would it, Leo? Look, I'm a fixed sign too. I get it. But it feels like there is something that you want, but you're going to have to release something or say sorry, or maybe not say sorry, but maybe say face. It feels like you have stuck. You're in a stuck energy here. All you have to do is take a leap of faith. And if you decide not to take that leap of faith, I feel like the universe is going to push you out of the nest, honestly. We're going to find out what's going out, not the next week, but the week after that. Tell me about Leo. We've got the 9 of Cups. You're blocking happiness. You're blocking wish fulfillment right now. And the 4 of Cups. Look, the 4 of Cups is a great place to be. But please don't build a house there. You can pop a tent there. Please don't build a house there. It gets very stagnant very quickly. And yes, in the 4 of Cups, you do have stability of your emotions. But I feel like the 4 of Cups is telling me here that, nothing ever grows in the comfort zone. You're not going to grow. You essentially hit the glass ceiling when you decide to stay in the 4 of Cups. I feel like you're blocking your own wish fulfillment. Yeah, the leap of faith and being blessed. All these blessings that are waiting on the sidelines for you just to make your move. Your angels are waiting for you to make your move. And I feel like if you don't make your move, the universe is going to push you toward making the move. Tell me what's going on here. We've got the 6 of Cups. We've got the Queen of Swords. And, yep, there it is, the Strength card. This particular Strength card tells me that you need to face your fears. It's time for you to face your fears, stand up, liberate yourself from whatever memories you're stuck in. You're stuck in some sort of nostalgic memories about whatever. Look, it doesn't even have to do with the subject matter at hand. Maybe there's a relationship or a marriage that went sour back there, and maybe I'm talking about a business, or maybe I'm talking about the workplace. But look, when you think that you can compartmentalize your the places where you think you have a block, one block blocks everything. And I feel like there's a block that needs to be removed here in order for you to be able to move forward here with your abundance. You are blocking wish fulfillment. I'm going to put down 3 cards here. We're going to go into the extended and talk about these 3 cards. We're going to clarify a little bit here as well. We're going to talk about what's going on here. So there's a never-ending story. It's a lesson you keep looping in. You're stuck in a loop because you refuse to change. So we're going to talk about what that is, what that might be for some of you. You're stuck in the nostalgic thoughts. It's time to release yourself by standing up and liberating yourself and facing your fears. Tell me about what else we're going to talk about here. For Leo, we've got the 9 of Wands, we've got the 8 of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Cups. So it does feel like you are, look, the universe is whittling you down to a nub. The universe has been challenging you. You've been in some sort of rough cycle, taking care of things as they show up. And I feel like you are stuck in your ways. You refuse to be flexible. And the 8 of Swords is here as well, which tells me you feel like there's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. I've already thought about it, Elsie, inside and outside and up and down. I don't really know what to do. It has to do with some sort of, for some of you, has to do with feelings, romantic feelings for somebody. And maybe something went on with somebody, and it could be, maybe it went on in the 80s or the 90s, and it's something that you said, okay, well then all people must be like this. I'm never going to take that chance again. And so you've, in effect, shut your abundance off, is what you've done. By saying, I'm never going to be flexible again, I'm never going to change my mind, you've just shut your abundance off. So if you're feeling stuck, that might be why. We're going to talk about all of this. We'll clarify all of this as well. We're going to go into the extension. If you want to come into the extension, please go to the membership link, which is at the top of all of the comments. The very first link at the top is pinned. It's the first link that is under this video. There is a membership link there. There's also links to Hypsee if you wish to book a private reading with me, whether you want that to be a live reading or a pre-recorded reading. And please go to Hypsee and book yourself there. I'm going to go for now. I'm going to go into the extended. Hope to see you there. But if I don't, this is where we part. That's cool. I will see you soon. Thanks, Leo. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.